You pointed out that police would be so busy arresting handgun owners that they would be unable to protect the people against criminals. It's a nasty truth, but those who seek to inflict harm are not fazed by gun control laws. I happen to know this from personal experience. You live by Lincoln's words. Important principles may and must be inflexible. Your philosophy put its trust in people. So you insist on individuals be held responsible for their actions, and that our constitutional liberties are just as important today as 200 years ago. And by the way, the Constitution does not say that government shall decree the right to keep and bear arms. The Constitution says the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
People are in it with us. It's amazing. So thank you so much for that.
Come, you say take it. Coming. Take it. Coming. Take it. Yeah, way to go. You guys leave here ready to fight.
We came together out of a deep concern, right? That our basic God-given rights are under assault. There is no way to pretty that up. They are under assault, and specifically 27 words, right, that our founders penned all those many years ago. These 27 words implemented to protect the individual, you and I, against the power of the government. So what are those words? Let's see if we remember. A well-regulated militia being necessary for the security of a free state, the right of the people to not only keep but bear arms shall not be infringed. Can you say it? Shall not be infringed. And they all lived happily ever after. The end.
And the rockets are red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And women all over the country are showing that we care about the Second Amendment too. The media would have you believe that women and mothers in particular are against guns, and we are working very hard to change that narrative. However, just because someone owns a firearm does not mean that they're doing what they can to protect our rights. We can no longer be passive in this fight. Gun rights are women's rights, and if we'd like to keep those rights, we must speak up.
I'm asking for you to have a call of activism to this day. If you want to see change in this country, it starts with you. It's not running away and saying they rigged the election. It's not running away and saying I'm not going to have anything part of this. If you do that, you're letting them win again. If you let them win again, that's nobody's fault but ours. I'm asking each and every one of you today, who loves this country, who loves our Second Amendment, who loves our freedom of speech, who loves our freedom of religion, to stand up. The election in 2022 is far away from now, but the election of 2022 starts right now. If you love this country, if you love the Second Amendment, if you love your freedom, if you love privacy, if you love freedom of speech, I'm asking each and every one of you today to register 10 people to vote. If you love this country, I'm asking each and every one of you to become a precinct committeeman. I'm asking each and every one of you to stand up, to own your neighborhood, to encourage people to be activists. I'm encouraging each of you today, if you own a gun, if you love the Second Amendment, to take somebody out to shoot safely and responsibly. Encourage them with the Second Amendment. In 1776, when the first shot was fired around the world at Lexington and Concord, the British came for the Second Amendment first. They came for our arms. You have to be smart. There is no compromise with the Second Amendment. Working in politics every single day with media, I understand what politicians will say sometimes, that we have to bend a little bit, that we have to compromise to get to the next election, that we have to give a little bit of weight just so they'll get along with us. I'm here to tell you right now, there can be no compromise with the Second Amendment of the United States Constitution.
We are lucky to be blessed to live in such a great state. We have the best gun laws in the entire country. That's not due to Washington, folks. That's due to the fact that we've maintained good legislators and good state senators in here that have continued to protect our constitutional rights, and in particular, our Second Amendment rights. I want to read a quote by Thomas Jefferson. It says, quote, "Men by their constitutions are naturally divided into two parties, those who fear and distrust the people, and those who identify themselves with the people, have confidence in them, cherish and consider them as the most honest and safe depository of the public trust." What an amazing quote. Is that not true or what? There are those people that seem to distrust the people, and then there's people like me, sheriffs and other elected officials who understand our oath, and we believe in you, the people.